This video is going to show you how to draw your basic design on your final prototype drawing sheet. You should have already drawn 3 different sketches and chosen which one was your favorite sketch. Now base your final drawing on your favorite sketch. I'm going to start off drawing a line right here. As you remember, we're using 1/4 inch wood on the outside and we're using 1/8 inch wood on the inside. The 1/8 inch wood is half as thick as the outside wood. So this is half as thick as the outside wood. So as you're designing this, remember that. Is this piece of wood 1/8 of an inch? No, it's not. So I need to draw another line next to it. You can see I'm going over 1 2/16, and I'm going to start drawing my line. Now this piece of wood is 1/8 of an inch thick. Should be 2 parallel lines. They line up nice and evenly at both sides. To draw the other one over here, I need to know how far it is from this point to there so I can draw the same thing over here. I'm going to start off by measuring from this point down, and this is 7/8 of an inch. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. From that point down is 7/8 of an inch. Put a little mark right there, set my ruler on there, and now this line is symmetrical to this line. Once again, we can make this 1/8 of an inch. 1, 2, there's 1/8 of an inch. And just like that, I have a nice design for my truss. This one's pretty basic. I want to add one more piece of wood going across like this. So I need to know where to put the ruler. I need to know how far I'm going to go down this way and then how far I'm going to go down this way. So I want to start right there. I'll measure from here 1 inch and 5/8. So that's 1 5/8. So I will come over on this side. I'll do the exact same thing and make it 1 5/8. Remember, you can use your cheat sheet to help you measure with the ruler. I'm going to draw this line all the way across. But wait a second, a piece of wood can't cross over a piece of wood. So as I'm drawing the next line, 1 2/16 or 1/8 of an inch below it, I'm going to hop over these lines. So I'm going to stop right there, hop over it, stop right there, hop over it, stop right there. Now you can see this line is broken, but this one goes straight through. I can go back and erase that line. We can see that this is 1 2 3 4 5 total pieces. This is not a very good design, but this is just a sample that I'm showing you. The next part is to fill out the bill of materials. You don't need to worry about data until we build and test your truss. On the bill of materials, it's a shopping list. I need to go down to the lumber store and buy the 1/4 inch lumber that goes on the outside and buy the 1/8 inch lumber that goes on the inside. For the 1/4 inch lumber, I can even write outside right here. That is the outside lumber. The 1/8 inch lumber is the inside lumber. How many pieces of wood do we need? Well, we need 1 2 3 of the outside. So there's my total pieces. 3 outside. And I need 1 2 3 4 5 pieces of the inside. To solve how much you would need for the inside, you should measure how long is this piece of wood, and I'm going to measure the longest side to the longest side, and this one is 2 5/8. So I'd write 2 5/8 right there. On this one, I'm going to say it is 2 5/8 again. 2 5/8. On these 3 pieces on the inside, I'm going to measure the longest side to the longest side. This one right here is 7/8. The one in the middle, starting the longest side to the longest side, is 1 3/8. 1 3/8. And then this little one over here is 7/8. So there are my 5 pieces. The easiest way to add all this together is to line them up in these columns, and I've created a sheet like this for you to use. The 1/8 inch wood, that's that inside again. You can see we have 3 pieces, 4, 5 pieces here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we need. The first one is 7/8. The second one is 1 3/8. The third one is 7/8. The fourth one is 2 5/8. And the fifth one is 2 5/8. If you can add those fractions up, that's great. If you need to cheat a little bit, I have a cheat sheet that shows you how to convert fractions to decimals. Converting fractions to decimals is really easy. If you have a cheat sheet like this, I know that 7/8 is 0.875. I know that 1 3/8 would be 1 point, and 3/8 is right here, 375. 7/8 is 0.875. 2 5/8, there's 5/8, so that'd be 2.625 and 2.625. This cheat sheet's in the back of the book. It's also on my webpage. Now we can just add all that up using a basic calculator. I'm going to do 0.875 plus 1.375 plus 0.875 plus 2.625 plus 2.625. That equals 8.375. 8.375. Going back to the cheat sheet, I know that it is 8 3/8 of an inch. So now I can go back to my bill of materials right here and say I need to go to the store and get 8 3/8 of an inch lumber for the inside of this truss. You'll do the same thing for the outside. 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece. Remember, this piece starts right here, and it doesn't go all the way to the corner here. It only goes to this far right there. I'll give you a hint. On the bottom, it is bigger than 12 inches. So just measure 12 inches with your ruler, put a mark wherever 12 inches is, and keep measuring. Add all 3 of those on your cheat sheet, figure out the total, and put that total right here. It's that simple to do your design and then measure how much wood you need for your design. Hope this helps.